My name is David Arnholter. I'm on the board of directors here, board of trustees, and I'm a practitioner. So it's great to be here this morning. Our reading this morning is from The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, Part 5, The Path of Unconditional Happiness. The highest spiritual path is life itself. If you know how to live daily life, it all becomes a liberating experience. But first, you have to approach life properly, or it can get very confusing. To begin with, you have to realize that you really only have one choice in this life. And it's not about your career, whom you want to marry, or even whether you want to seek God. People tend to burden themselves with so many choices, but in the end, you can throw it all away and just make one basic underlying decision. Do you want to be happy, or do you not want to be happy? It's really that simple. Once you make that choice, your path through life becomes totally clear. Most people don't dare give themselves that choice because they think it's not under their control. Someone might say, well, of course I want to be happy, but my wife left me. In other words, they want to be happy, but not if their wife leaves them. But that wasn't the question. The question was very simply, do you want to be happy or not? If you keep it that simple, you'll see that it really is under your control. It's just that you have a deep-seated set of preferences that gets in the way. Now, if you say yes, you want to be happy, it might happen that your wife leaves you, or your husband dies, or the stock market crashes, or your car breaks down on an open highway at night. Those things might happen between now and the end of your life. But if you want to walk the highest spiritual path, then when you answer yes to that simple question, you must really, really mean it. There are no ifs, no ands, no buts about it. It's not a question of whether your happiness is under your control. Of course it is. It's just that you don't really mean it when you say you're willing to stay happy. You want to qualify it. You want to say, well, as long as this doesn't happen, or as long as that does happen, then you're willing to be happy. So that's why it seems like it's out of your control. Any condition you create will limit your happiness. Now let me repeat that. Any condition that you create will limit your happiness. Billions of things could happen that you haven't even thought of yet. The question is not that they will happen. Things are gonna happen. The real question is whether you want to be happy regardless of what happens. The purpose of your life is to enjoy life and learn from your experiences. You were not put on this earth to suffer. You're not helping anybody by being miserable. You have to let go. Let go of that part of you that wants to create melodrama. This is the part of you that thinks there's a reason not to be happy. You have to transcend that personal, and you do. If you do, you will naturally awaken to the higher aspects of your beautiful being. Regardless of your philosophical beliefs, the fact remains that you were born and you're going to die. And during the time in between, you get to choose whether or not you want to enjoy the experience. Events don't determine whether or not you're going to be happy. They're just events. You determine whether or not you're going to be happy. If you can live this way, Your heart will be so open and your spirit will be so free that you will soar up to the heavens. Just stay happy no matter what happens and enjoy the life that comes to you. And so it is. And now for our spiritual mind treatment. Let's all take a deep breath, become very centered, really here. I'd like you to know with me as I say this treatment, make it personal for yourself. I just know with every fiber of my being, I know that the source and power of everything is spirit, and spirit is love. I am one with this source. I am one with this power. I am one with life. I am one with love. Love is my true nature. Love is who I truly am. Anything else is egoic fear and anxiety, and I release and let that go completely right now. Let it go. I know that my search is over. I am consciously aware of the power of spirit within me. I have discovered the great reality. I'm awake to the realization of this beautiful presence. I choose to be happy. No matter what happens, no matter what event occurs, no matter the condition, I choose to be happy. A creative spirit fills me. It inspires me. It motivates me. I am free of all doubt, all confusion, knowing that I am an expression of spirit, an expression of love. I go forward with confidence and a peaceful awareness of being guided by love. I experience this guidance with deep assurance of rightness for me, and I act on it easily and confidently. I relax into this deep knowing, allowing it to spread throughout my entire mind and body. My life is a great adventure, and I happily enjoy my life more and more and more each day. I recognize spirit love responding in me to every person I meet, in every event that transpires, in every circumstance of my life. And I give thanks. As I gratefully accept this truth, knowing I am always centered in the power of God. I am always centered in love. I give thanks for every expression of love present here today, watching this broadcast from home, and here at this center, making this beautiful service possible. I give thanks for this community. I give thanks for our Science of Mind teaching. I give thanks for our Board of Trustees, and most, I give thanks for our spiritual leader, Reverend Lynn Bennett. And I give thanks for me. As I choose to be happy, accepting love as my life experience, I release my word into the universal law of mind, knowing it's already made it so. And so it is. Have a great day.